Alright, Loddlenaut, this is a wholesome underwater game. I'm gonna head on out later, Kama Mecha. Thanks for coming out. This is wholesome underwater game where something will definitely not eat me. So I'm playing this. Because I need my wholesome fuel refilled. Ascend or descend? Boost. Hello, I'm Dave. I'll be your supervisor during your trip on GUP 14. Your first task is to clean up the pollution in your landing zone. There's a lot of it, so you better get to work. 6-pack rings. Oh my god, we get to clean up pollution? Ooh, I like this. Ah, you learned how to use the recycle bots. Your litter collection progress is indicated by yellow meters. Oh, I like getting to clean it up. This game is environmental cleanup. Yes. Hold and release F to scan. If you have trouble locating nearby pollutants, be sure to use your helmet's scanner function. I am all about cleaning up the ocean. Also remember to drop off all collected litter at the recycle bots located next to your ship. Oh my god. Okay, I'm immediately into this even more than I was. I just saw a cute underwater game. But this is better than I expected. I didn't realize I was getting to do environmental friendly. Okay, we have a bunch of things in our inventory here. Boom. I am ready to recycle with the best of them. Okay, do I have to make sure I put them in the right thing? I guess so. There we go. Find flotsam flats. Congratulations, you have proven yourself capable of performing basic litter collection. Thank you! You are now authorized to leave the landing zone. Please proceed to Flotsam Flats for your next task. But I think there's still litter here. Yeah, like right there. What happens if I go through the hoop? You have just left an oxygenated zone. You will need to monitor your oxygen meter from now on. Be sure to periodically refill your oxygen tank at the floating recharge ring by your landing zone. Interesting. We have like a boost meter too. That does seem like it goes back up. Oh, this is nice. I was a comic nerd once upon a time. I still have shells of them and lots of issues of many things stored in a cedar chest. Never really gotten into comics. But I haven't really gotten into many things. I still regularly, people will just toss out any classic movie and I'll be like, haven't read it. Haven't watched it. Where's all the garbage? Find Flotsam Flats. There's more garbage. What is this mucky muck? This is toxic waste material that we refer to as goop. Use a laser on your bubble gun to bubble gun to neutralize it quickly. Actually, a famous Jane Austen book that mocks that, which was published in 1900. Fully clean plants have increased resistance to the goop spread, so make sure you are thorough in your cleaning. I wish all of our learning hadn't just solely focused on, like, classic literature and stuff, and we could have learned about some other things. It would have been nice. A coral pear. Please do not attempt to eat that fruit. We don't know what effect it has on humans. Okay. So what do I do with it then? Yeah, at least have like a mix of stuff. That would be nice. And now they're getting angry at anything that handles race theory and stuff like that, and trying to do away with that in places like Florida and shit. And North Carolina, of course. They're like, you can't learn about different genders. Okay, let's get back to our oxygen ring and also throw some stuff in here. Well, wee. Alright, garbage, go in. Deposit. I have many bottles. You've recycled enough litter to form a material bit. Bits can be deposited at the shipping station to order new equipment upgrades. Ooh. Or a metal bit. Okay. Deposit material bit. Blaster upgrade. Enables the destruction of reinforced materials. Increased oxygen. Interesting. Structures? Fertilizing station. Please do not eat native fruit. Stimulates fruit growth on nearby plants. Periodically cleans nearby plants. Instantly refills your oxygen. Ooh, okay. This seems cool, so I can kind of like build a little outpost around here. Quote Northanger Abbey, the person, be it gentleman or lady, who has not pleasure in a good novel must be intolerably stupid. That's me, intolerably stupid. I don't know the last time I just read like a novel. What can I do with all these 2B melons? Oh, my inventory is way bigger than that. Team Austin still burning people? Damn right. I deserve it. It's okay. Jane Austen did not factor in how many incredibly wholesome indie games we would have to spend our time on. More garbage. I have so much 2B melons. It's cool that quotas about people who claim nonfiction is superior to fiction. I cannot relate. And only weak minds partake of fiction. I cannot relate at all. Nonfiction depresses me. Unless it's history. History I can get behind. Everything else, though, can take a hike. Ooh, things are looking very not great over here. This area is known as Flotsam Flats. Pollution levels on the planet have made it uninhabitable. Your job is to clean up all contaminants in the area. I'll be monitoring your progress as you work. Okay. I need more of the thingamadoohickeys for sure. So I can put like an oxygen ring or something over here. Can I grab the bubbles like in Subnautica? That work? I can, yeah. Ooh. Love me some nonfiction, but I also enjoy fiction just as much. Same. Like I said, I like history stuff. Most other nonfiction I'm just not super into, but... I would say most of what I consume is nonfiction, though, and always has been. Bubble gun is too weak to clean this object. You may upgrade your equipment at the shipping station in your landing zone. God, this game's wholesome. I like it. It's a fun. I married a guy who would rather burn than have to read nonfiction, and that's fine too. Yeah, I mean, I can handle it. It's just not my favorite at all. Especially if it's dense as fuck networking slash comp sci books. Can't handle that. Spent way too much time reading those. This problem with fiction is that my imagination is faster than a book. I'll often start imagining a place or what a character looks like, and then when the book describes it, it's different than what I imagined, and it breaks the immersion for it, which irritates me. You just gotta find the fiction where they don't really describe the characters that much. I have quite a few pieces of fiction where, they specifically don't describe the characters that much, so you can build your own idea of what the characters look like. Kind of leaving things to the imagination for characters can be fun sometimes. How's my oxygen? My oxygen is great. Okay, I can probably go back and get some more material bits and upgrade, like, everything. Hard to find furry smut in nonfiction? Yeah, probably. Gotta get your furry smut hit, though. God, this place is very dirty. I need a map. How the hell do I get back to where my ship was? Do I have a map? Oh gods, I don't. Uh-oh. I need to get back to my ship to upgrade things. But I have gotten completely lost. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, because there's all these things I purified. Okay. No, the part I like about this is that there's not a Leviathan currently trying to devour me. A lot of great stuff too, including a lot of brilliant comedy books, but the only books that are hard to read get talked about as if it's impressive. Yeah. It's funny because my wife's been doing a lot of research into, like, you know, writing fiction and stuff, and I forget exactly what she said, but like if you're aiming for the largest demographic in the US, you aim for like an 8th grade reading level or something like that. Alright, now we're back. Reading levels are oof. Alright, so we got a bunch of this shit. Oh, you can't just hold it down, you do have to press every time. Damn. Get all my plastic rings! Ooh, we got a lot. There we go. Plastic bit. There we go. God, I have 49 of the 2B things. Said I read a lot of young adult books because they don't have as much sex and tragedy, and in the current situation, sometimes I need a break. That is incredibly fair, and I agree with that a lot. Sometimes you need a good young adult book. God, that sounded horrible. Deposit material bit. Blaster upgrade. Enables the destruction of reinforced materials. Yay! Order. Thank you for adding book after a solid 6 seconds. I'm sorry! Okay. Vaporize reinforced objects. Yay. Pointer module. Adds a hologram to point to the nearest pollution after every scan. Increases scanner range. Fertilizing station. I can't afford any of those things. What did I walk into? You walked into wholesome cleaning up the environment. This feels like quote material. We need to go. So I need a lot more garbage to make the things that I want to make. A hell of a lot more garbage, but I'm not quoting Quasi saying I love me, a young adult. I said, did I say that, or did I say sometimes you need a good young adult? I thought that's what I said, but maybe I'm wrong. But thank you, Sage, for having some decency with the quotes. You know? I'm all down for talking about Giga Chad Leopard getting his prostate hammered in heaven, but I'm not coming off as creepy. Very little, but there's some decency there. Thank you. I appreciate it. My kitty cat has to go to a vet appointment tomorrow. He's gonna be very excited about it. He always screams super loud. Once he gets in there, he's fine, but he is not a happy camper on the way. I used to have a hilarious video of him flipping out. I don't know what happened to that, though. Give me your fruit. All of your very long tube fruit. What do I even use these things for? Ooh, bunch of mucky muck. How many cats do you have? I have 3. One of my cats, my orange one, we effectively did a cat trade with my dad because the orange one and my fluffy one got into a giant fight, and it was basically on site for the both of them. So my dad and I had to trade cats, effectively. So we have his nice old lady cat who used to live with me, but stayed with my dad when I moved out. Now. A lily banana. Gizmo, when she was still alive, was not happy about being in the car. Yup, that's Jack. My old man. This thing is just filthy. Good work. You've made this area a bit cleaner, but you still have a long way to go. Wow, thanks. You just popped in to say that? Hey, good work. You still got a lot of work to do, though. Okay, thanks. I guess. Blargle blargle. At least the supervisor is nicer than the Ringo jerks. Yeah. I like the part where I don't have company required gaming. That's just an excuse for me to get to spend my credits on that. Work is dignity. Ugh. At least I can feel dignified about this work. I'm helping make the world a better place instead of helping get a CEO some more, yachts. Suit is running low on oxygen. Please swim through the recharge ring. Look at you worried about me. Ringo Corps would have just let me die. And maybe made my family pay for, like, a Ringo raccoon coffin. Oh yeah, I can destroy these now. The crates. right? Thought I could. I can. Okay, I just gotta hold it. It takes a minute. Oh my god, we get big stuff. I wonder what the... Oh, I thought that said Gucci Corporation was doing with all of this. Ah, Goopy's past is irrelevant. Please continue your mission. I don't know if I believe you. Face that keeps popping up looks so disappointed. I would be disappointed in me too, to be fair. It's hard to click on these sometimes. Every single time you hear that little boing, boing effect, that's me trying to click on something and it's not working. There we go. Ringo Court would have forced your suit through the oxygen ring and then deduct the lost time from your wages. Stop asking questions and do your job. No! I refuse. As I do my job. But like I said, at least I can, you know, be happy about this job. You know? At least I'm invested in what I'm doing. Give, please. Oh, I see now. You have to shoot the bits off of it. It has like little things. You shoot those off and then you can do it. That's what was stopping me. Okay. That makes sense. That checks out. Big blargle. This is a long demo, actually. I would have expected it just to give me like a little peek at like the beginning area and be done, but no, it's going. It's like any public service job. It's for the collective good, so no money and never retire. Oh my god, my wife showed me a beautiful house near us today. That was, what is that? A lotus kiwi. A beautiful house that was near us today that, god, it was gorgeous. It would be amazing. It's basically everything that I wanted. But house, what is that? I got my townhome. And I'm lucky to have that. House is also not near City Place. Yeah, it's not near the place we want to move. It's in the town we currently live in, which is not ideal, but it's also a beautiful house. So, as long as your HOA behaves itself. We picked Tiny House and City Place to be in City Place. I don't want to be around a lot of people. I want to be around nature so that I can walk outside and be like, birds. I want to be able to walk into my backyard, which is also just the woods, and just sit there and vibe by myself, because that's just the type of person I am. And it's perfect too, because if I live where there's nobody, nobody has to deal with me. Besides my wife. Sorry, wife. I would also like to have tiny houses in the city, mountain, and beach. I'm not as crazy about the beach, but I do like me some mountains. Find stuff like that in the burbs sometime, but it's not the same. It's not the same. I want no people. Period. I want, if I go on my walk, there's either a chance I get mauled by a bear or I see a family of deer. Not, I see a person. I still want to be able to walk to the bubble tea cat cafe. Yeah, no, and that's like totally fair. We just don't really go out and do that kind of stuff a lot. I'm just a very, very much a homebody. Literally a family of deer outside now. Deer babies. Want a bubble tea cat cafe? We have a cat cafe in that town we want to move to. We should really go over there sometime. You can get mauled by a bear in the city too. Not that kind of bear. Different kind of bear. I would hope that the bear in the forest does not maul my asshole. They touched my bird feeder again. I'm contemplating throwing a plastic isopod at them. Oh no! Okay, I have enough to get a lot of upgrades now. I should go do that. Not woodland critters, they're overpopulated. Tick machines hiss! I can see that one of the plants you cleaned has been recontaminated. This happens on occasion, especially if there are other contaminated plants in the vicinity. Wow, do you know how little that narrows it down, friend? I've cleaned so many plants. What was this game called again? Loddlenaut. I'll re-put the link to the game in the in here. There you go. Possums don't actually do much of that. They only eat the ticks off themselves. I can talk about ticks for hours. I'm dangerous. It's true. I would hope the bear in the forest wouldn't maul my asshole. Wow, thanks. Thanks! That's why you wanted to know the name? Hey, do you live in a little town or you prefer the city? I, like, the area we want to move to isn't even really a big city. It's just, you know, bigger than the one we're currently in and doesn't have as shitty of people. I would love a small town if it was a cool small town of cool people. Okay, what do we want? I think I can buy like everything now. I got an oxygen upgrade. Yay! Just like in my Subnauticas. They keep a schedule to avoid each other. Oh, you have trail cams. Neato. Range module. Scanner has increased range. I haven't even been using the scan thing. Fertilizing station, cleaning station. I don't know that I need any of those. I think we're basically done at this point, and we are about to hit 30 minutes, so... alright, so that was Loddlenauts. It's pretty fun. It seems like it's just a good game to kind of sit there and vibe to. Also, my character is pretty adorable, so that was fun. Let's, time since last save, 27 minutes. Wow, that's a funny number.